Hey babes, my name's Hannah.
And my name's Chasity.
Welcome back to Bookish Babes. Today, we're going to be telling you guys about fictional characters that we want to be friends with. I encounter this all the time when I'm reading a book, where I'm like, I love that character, I wish I could be best friends with her in real life. And so, I'm sure this is going to be one of those videos that we make multiple parts to, because they're just kind of ones that we thought of on the top of our head. I don't even think that's the right phrase.
Off the top of our head.
Off the top of our head.
Not on it.
So yeah, let's get into it. Do you want to go first?
Yes, I will go first. Actually, Gallowglass from A Discovery of Witches.
I need to read that book. I really need to read that book.
Yes, you need to read all of them.
Yeah.
But yes, Gallowglass was my favorite character from that whole series. Although I liked a lot of the characters, but Gallowglass definitely takes cake. And I would just love to be his friend, and also like if he actually had the accent that the narrator has, I could listen to it all day. It would just be lovely.
Yeah.
So yeah,
She has a man on her list. I don't have any men on my list because I don't prefer men.
that's the only one I
as far as like spending my time.
Oh, that's the only one I had. I didn't.
Yeah.
But he's my favorite.
Yeah. My first one is just like a nice little throwback to the book that I read over and over again as a youngin', as a child. Let's be real, I just reread it a few months ago too. It's Alice Cullen from, I know, as a 23-year-old, I read it a few months ago. It's Alice Cullen from Twilight. I adore her. She's such a little weirdo, and I love her backstory too. I'm a sucker for what? What am I a sucker for? A good backstory. I'm a sucker for a good backstory.
And an older man.
She's such a good friend. She loves Bella so much. She loves Edward so much. She loves everybody in her life, and she would truly do anything for them. And that's shown in Breaking Dawn Part 2. She does anything for her family.
Yeah.
I
love Alice.
Yeah.
I know I was just making a bunch of faces, but I mean, she does.
I didn't realize.
I was, but she shouldn't love Bella so much. She shouldn't love Edward so much.
She
They
shouldn't.
Don't fucking
but she
deserve it.
does. She's so loyal.
But Jasper does. And can we get an Alice and Jasper story? Can we?
Stephanie Meyers.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Come on.
What's your next one?
I got distracted. Sorry.
Talking about Jasper.
Yeah, you know. My heart. My next one is a big surprise to not only everyone that's watching this, but myself.
Okay.
Nesta from A Court of Silver Flames. I hated this character.
Did you?
I
And
did.
now you love her?
Yes. I hated this character. Well, I didn't hate her, but I didn't particularly like her. I thought she was kind of a brat. The entire series. And now that this newer book has come out, and everyone knows this if they watched my book babble on the series, that I understand, and I would love to be part of the little, you know, Valkyrie group with Emery and Gwen and Nesta. Can I just be part of that now?
Can I join your girl group, please?
Yes. I just want to be part.
Yeah.
Hello, can we have mini Pegasuses, please? Thank you.
My next one is Calla from The Simple Wild. Loved this book, loved this character. She likes to go shopping. She likes to cook. She lives a great life in Vancouver, but she also adapts surprisingly well towards the end of the book to a very rural life in Alaska. And I appreciate a woman who can be like, you know what, I can do it all. I can be a little bougie. I can be somebody who loves my nice stuff, but I can also date this beautiful bearded man from rural Alaska and live my life here. And she truly goes after what she wants. If you've read any of the books from that series, you know that when she wants something, she convinces everybody else around her to also want it so that she doesn't feel as bad about taking it. And I appreciate a woman who does that. Loved Calla. You've never read this book, so you don't know what I'm talking about. She's a great character.
No, but I'm interested
really
now.
her. Yeah, I really liked her.
I mean, those are on my to be read.
You're going to like The Simple Wild, I promise.
I also, like, was dancing over here. Didn't realize I was actively doing it until I looked up and caught myself in the camera.
You're welcome. You're honestly welcome for these overtired videos that we're bulk filming. You're going to see us in the same outfit in like the next few videos. It's because we're filming them all at, let's see what time it is. 9:33 p.m. So enjoy this. Anyway, what's your next one?
I'm old. I should be in bed.
I really should be sleeping right now.
Oh my god,
It's your turn.
yeah. Shut up. Okay, so my next one, I was so excited about my next one. It's not my next one. I skipped one. My next one is Louise from Behind Her Eyes. This book was so good.
Don't spoil anything for me.
I'm not gonna, but Louise was such an interesting character. And honestly, I kind of just want to be friends with her. Let's just hang out. Let's chat.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have drinks. Let's talk about what's going on and let's chat.
Mm-hmm.
Let me impart some wisdom on you.
Yeah.
Tell me about these things that are happening.
Tell me more.
Tell me more.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
Kind of piggybacking off of that, Mia from Paper Hearts by Claire Contreras. I just feel like she would be that friend that would gossip with you.
Mm-hmm.
And she would, like, not hold back. And I appreciate that.
Amen.
I enjoy her as a whole, but I especially enjoy her for that purpose. Because I think that she is somebody who, like, knows how to keep a secret, but she also knows when to be like, bitch, guess what I heard? You know?
Mm-hmm.
She rides that line. And she is very creative. She's a photographer. Right? Isn't she a photographer? Did you read that book?
No, I don't.
Isn't she a photographer? She is a photographer. And she's not the writer. Jensen, her boo thing, is the writer. I knew one of them was a writer.
What the fuck is you asking? You just asked me, did you read that book? I said no, and you said, isn't she a photographer? Who are you asking?
I was referring to old Hannah. I was asking old Hannah if she was,
Okay.
and she is indeed a photographer. I'm caught up now. It's been a while since I've read this book, but I remember loving how creative she is and how adaptable she is. She was so great at being like, I'm gonna do this sort of photography, but I also want to try out this sort of photography, and I'm not gonna be a sellout, and I'm not gonna take this job that I don't want because I know what kind of photography I want to do. And I was like, yes, Mia, you do know what kind of photography you want to do.
She does know.
She does. Once again, she's a woman who knows what she wants, and I appreciate that, and I like to surround myself with people like that. So I think Mia and I would be good friends.
I think me and you would be good friends too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about Mia except for what you just told me.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna find out.
Yeah.
That's Claire Contreras?
Yeah.
I think I have that one on my Kindle.
It's the second in a trilogy.
Is the first one
Kaleidoscope
called?
Hearts.
That's the one I have on my Kindle then.
Yeah, so you need to read that one, and then you can read this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one I have is Lily from It Ends With Us.
Mm-hmm.
I love Lily.
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
She's such a strong person.
She's such a strong person. She's such a great character.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think I would draw strength from her. Plus, I would love to be that person that she comes to with all her problems with Ryle. Like, she could cry on my shoulder.
Yeah.
But also, she would be somebody that I could go to and be like...
And Atlas, too. You'd be like, girl, you need to leave Ryle. You need to get with
Dude,
Atlas.
if I was hanging out with Lily, I'd be able to go to Atlas with my problems.
Yeah.
And Atlas would figure out my problems.
He would?
Mm-hmm.
My next one is... I can't remember if she changes her name in this book. I know she does. Like, they're filming a series. I know she changes the name in the series. But it's B.B. Easton's character in 44 Chapters About 4 Men, which is a memoir. So it's her. I want to be friends with B.B. Easton. Let's make that clear. That's what I'm getting at with this whole spiel that I'm giving off. Is B.B. Easton and I should be friends. She's so funny. I remember reading this book and like feeling like humor was injected to every part of this book, even parts that it maybe shouldn't have been.
Yeah,
but I appreciate that. I appreciate somebody who can laugh at their shortcomings. And she is so confident in the kind of personality that she has, that she doesn't give a shit if other people don't feel that way about her personality. She's like, this is who I am.
Yeah.
And I'm going to demand what I want.
She doesn't like sugarcoating anything.
No, she doesn't. I appreciate that.
I appreciate it, yeah.
She calls herself on Instagram a pink-haired skank, even though she's married with 2 children, and I fucking love her.
Yeah. She's great. Okay, so the next one is Elsa from The Four Winds by Kristin Hanna. Okay, this is the story. This is the story about the girl. She was a girl. Then she became a woman.
She was rich, and then she got
the
pregnant
Great
by this guy,
Depression.
and she was shunned.
And she was shunned in the Great Depression. And this girl was so strong. This woman's so strong.
Perseverance, man.
Determination, perseverance. She overcame so much stuff. I want to be friends with her.
I haven't even read the book and I want to be friends with her. So
Right?
I relate.
That's a tough bitch right there. And nobody can fuck with her.
My final one is Layla from This Time Next Year. This was a recent read for me, and I loved her. I just really always appreciate friends in books that are loyal to kind of chaotic characters. Minnie is a very chaotic character, the main character, and Layla is her best friend, and Layla sticks by her through a lot. They have a little bit of a falling out, spoiler alert, little bit of a falling out, but nothing they don't get past, because that's what true friends do. And it wasn't Layla's fault, it really was kind of Minnie's fault. And she becomes friends with her anyway, and Layla is just such a quirky character, but in the best way. She's just so her own person. And like I said, she's such a loyal friend. And I appreciate her. I want a real life Layla. I do.
Fair enough. Fair enough. My last one is Elsa from Keeping Score by D. Lagasse. I've talked about this one in one of my reading wrap-ups. She is very much me in high school. Like my little emo heart. All listen to the same kind of music, my kind of chick. I would love to be friends with the adult Elsa.
Because you think you guys would have similar stories
Yeah,
to share.
I definitely think so. So, that's my final one.
Yay.
And I definitely think this is another video that we can continue on.
100%. I'm already thinking of a ton more that I could have added, so.
Yeah, so definitely let us know down below if this is something you're interested in, if you want to hear more about these.
And also your characters that you want as a best friend.
Absolutely.
Because I want to hear your opinions on this.
Absolutely. So comment down below, let us know. And definitely hit that like button and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you know when we post. We will see you next time. Bye. Bye.